Hey guys, welcome back to General Query. This is Fonz. I go by he, him, and his.
Hey guys, and this is Zuki, and I go by she, her, and hers. Welcome back to General Query. I don't want to say we've been MIA because that's missing in action. I think we've been missing because of action. In general. There's been
Right.
a
Slight
lot,
difference in definition, I guess.
yeah, there's been a lot of shit going on in general.
Yep.
So it's been increasingly difficult, but we're back
Yeah.
and we
I
love
think
to
both
be.
you and I have been pretty busy.
Yes.
It is safe to say that we saw each other again
In
after a couple
person.
months. Yeah, in
Yeah.
person. Suki and her husband were here in Boston for
Yes.
a couple of days, and so that was fun.
It was a blast.
Unfortunately, we were too busy to record.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
we
we
were
had to
we were
squeeze
too
in.
busy enjoying life.
Yes. It was the
It
best.
was great, yeah.
Had
But
so
I'm
much
glad you
fun.
guys are coming back. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot going on, and I think to that point, today's episode will be easy breezy, beautiful.
Cover girl. Like us.
Right,
Yes. No, we wanted the comeback episode to be very, very calm and
very easy
well,
going.
yeah, I guess as calm as we can be as people, which isn't calm at all.
Right,
Um, One thing that I do want to say right off the bat is during my time in Boston with Fonzie and his boyfriend and all of us together, like the good, beautiful, all-American family that we are, that I found out that I'm God's favorite while I was there. And I just want to talk about that really quick.
right.
So, yeah, Fonz's boyfriend let me into secret into the fact that things are just going to happen because God loves him. And I just thought to myself, you're right. You're right. Good things will happen because God also loves me. And that's that.
Right.
I just think overall that's the message that I want to start off with.
That's the motto for life moving
That's the
forward.
motto. Yeah,
Yeah.
if anything happens, if I want anything, why not? Because it used to be, why not? A man does it. And that used to be my driving force
Right.
with everything, which I think
Yeah.
still applies.
Yeah.
But also, why not? I'm God's favorite.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why
yeah.
not?
I feel like everyone should adopt this motto as we try to get through life. You
Maneuver
know?
through life. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And to that end, because I am God's favorite, I wanted to start, one of God's favorite. I'm happy to share God with Fonzie's boyfriend. It's fine. We're in good company. But because that's who I am, I want to start off with a very hot topic that's going on right now, okay, all over TikTok.
On, I guess you have to clarify because my TikTok
Yes.
algorithm does not go that way.
Okay. Yes, that's
We'll talk
actually
about what my algorithm's doing right now.
yes. We'll talk about your algorithm and my
Right. But
algorithm. So yeah.
what will we even call it? Like Mexican side of TikTok?
I think I would say it's the Mexican side of TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll go with that one.
Very specific, the Mexican side of TikTok.
Right.
Because if you're Mexican, you know who Chicharito is, okay?
Right. Even
Chicharito,
if you're like me and you don't even know about soccer,
you know who
you've heard that
Chicharito
name
is.
once or twice.
Yes. So Chicharito, if you don't know, very successful soccer player from Mexico. Successful enough to not only make it into the national team in Mexico, but all the way to European League teams. So very, very famous, very, very rich. Okay, this is important to
Also,
note.
could we talk about the fact that his face is completely redone?
I was gonna say also ugly, but I wasn't
What?
gonna go there yet.
No,
But
yeah, he
that's
was
fine.
ugly. He
He
was
is
really
ugly,
ugly. No,
and I
he
think it's
was
important.
because
Yeah.
he completely redid his face.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And
He pulled
again,
a Cristiano.
see, he did, but Cristiano's not ugly, and that's the
He was
difference.
ugly.
He correct. But you see what I'm saying? but
Oh,
he's
I
not
get it. Even
anymore.
after surgery, he's still.
Thank
Yeah, yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yes, so Cristiano put the money where he needed it, and it worked.
Yeah, it worked. There you go.
Chicharito didn't.
Yeah,
And I
he
think
failed miserably.
he failed miserably, and I think I
That
told
that plays into his current
this,
situation.
and I spoke to Fonzie briefly about this before we started recording. But I feel very strongly about this. And we'll clip this. We're going to clip this and react to it personally on this because it's a whole thing. But this man got on Beyonce's internet, even on the Mexican side, and said, I'm going to talk to you about how women are killing masculinity and how society as a whole is killing healthy masculinity. And he said a lot of words that nobody asked him to say. And it was overall a really fucking stupid message. I mean,
Right.
Fonzie, what did you think? I had you listen to it before we went on.
Honestly, this thing, it was very, very cringe. That's all I can say.
So cringe
Cringe
from
is
start to finish.
the main thing that I noticed, but like honestly, he's probably what, like 5'2"?
I would say maybe like 5'5", 5'6",
Okay,
probably.
well, he's got little man complex because it's written
Through
all
and
over
through.
this video.
Through and through. And
Yeah.
just to give you, if you're not watching this on YouTube or anything, but I need you to picture this, guys. This is a grown man with hundreds of millions of dollars, okay? Professional soccer player, and he's in this chair, and somebody set up this tripod for him, and I need you to picture this. And he's sitting there with his little stupid arm on a couch, and he's like, hi, I'm here to talk to you about things I have absolutely no authority on and don't understand shit about. And that is how me, as a rich,
Man.
professional
Yeah.
man, professional soccer player man, I'm going to talk about how masculinity is under attack.
Yeah.
Are you fucking lost?
I wonder if because he's not residing in Mexico, right? He's
No.
probably like in Spain or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can tell by what he's saying because, like, for example, in Spain you have these like extreme feminists.
Yes.
I can see how like he feels attacked. But once again, he's only like 5'2", 5'1". Just kidding.
And you deserve it.
Yeah, and he feels less than. Which, hello, it's written
You
all over the
should.
stupid video. But
Every step of the way. Yes, Fonzie.
Is he even married? Does he have children? I don't know.
He probably does.
We just don't need any more of that.
Again, don't care, right? Like,
literally no one
you're
cares.
just another rich dude that thinks, and this was my favorite part of his
That feels
whole
under
diatribe.
attack. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Victim.
you're so attacked, friend. My favorite part of the whole video was him talking about how, women are so important to how men feel.
Yeah.
And how men feel in society. So,
And how because of them men reach heaven.
correct. Which, okay, but then as he's weird, that's a weird thing.
Yeah. It's also like, I don't know, to me it felt like a sexual innuendo.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I definitely, like, the concept of was somewhere thrown in there.
Yeah,
This is never going to make it on YouTube. But anyway, we'll have to bleep that. But he's sitting there, and as he's talking about the, quote, great achievements of women and how women contribute to society, all he could come up with was the fact that women clean, house.
Cook, and pretty much bring up or breed,
That's it.
Yeah.
So basically, Chicharito got on the internet to tell us he thinks grown men
should
need
go
mommies.
back to the kitchen.
And need their mommies.
Yes.
And I'm like,
it is disgusting.
This is not a good use of the internet. Yeah. This is not what it was meant for.
Now let's talk about my algorithm.
Let's please talk about your algorithm, please.
And I want every single listener to keep doing this.
Yes.
It's the twerking.
Yep.
Dick twerking.
Dick twerking. Yep.
Yeah. Please continue to do it. I'm fascinated. Keep them coming.
Didn't know this was a thing.
But if you do it, make sure you're free balling.
Fonzie told me about this And I didn't know it was a thing because, again,
Yeah.
different algorithms here.
Right. Yeah.
And I went and looked at it, and I, of course, was absolutely disgusted
You're
and
like,
horrified.
oh, why is it
Yeah.
slapping me?
Yeah. So, again, different strokes, different folks, literally. But, again,
Right.
any time that men are out there objectifying themselves,
Oh,
hopefully
it's
straight
great.
men.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
I'm all about that.
Yeah.
I think another thing that I've seen on my side of the algorithm has been the fact that apparently, okay, so we talked about this in our Millennials versus Gen Z episode. Go listen to that. But apparently, millennials are supposed to be the cringe generation, right? We're just so cringe. We're just so whatever,
Right.
according to these kids. Well, now they're getting really fucking specific about which millennials. So there's this little video that went viral about how millennials specifically that range between 30 and 35 are particularly cringe.
Why?
And according to these people, we are immature and weird. And I'm like,
Listen,
sure.
I get the weird part. Yeah. No, I will own up to the weird part 120%.
Also, was that supposed to be an insult? Because I'm not insulted. I'm
Right.
just
I
inspired.
take that label with pride. Pun
Fully.
intended.
Fully.
Yeah.
And yeah,
But I don't know. Why are we cringe?
because apparently we're too immature and we do weird shit and all this stuff. And
Immature how? And weird shit what? They're
again, they
replicating
couldn't.
our fucking teens.
Also, I would like to point out, and this person was very right. I saw this bringing it up. The fact that we, especially that strata of millennials, we are older than Google.
Yeah, it's great.
Google became a thing in 1998, friends. Okay? So we are literally the last generation that fucking played outside, had to use our imaginations. Okay? And yeah, maybe we're a little fucking weird because of it. Okay? But we didn't have any other choices. We're the generation of this was the internet. Not, oh my God, I don't have 5G. Oh my God.
I'm on LTE.
I'm on
Anyway,
LTE. Yes. So, no, okay, we're weird. And
I don't
what?
know. Here's the thing. It is very unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie, that kids nowadays
Oh my God, one of those.
don't know what it is to play because they will never
They'll
do
never have to.
Yeah. They
They
just
never
go
had
on a
to.
tablet or a phone and just stick to videos, which is unfortunate.
My favorite activity when I was little was climbing on trees
Oh, I love that too.
and growling down at people. Like they couldn't see me because I'd go high enough and it'd be like, "Argh," and it was hilarious. I thought it was so funny. Nobody else did, but I
Right.
thought it was hilarious, and I was having a fucking blast. Did I have friends? No. Did I need any? Also, no. Thank you.
I can't
So,
remember any weird shit that I did. But here's the thing, I wasn't a regular child to begin with.
no, you were not.
Yeah. Like
No.
I like fucking drew this beautiful Mickey Mouse when I was like 4 years old. And my teacher still has it because I saw it like 5, 6 years ago.
Talent. Talent.
Yeah, and so like I didn't like getting dirty, you know. But I did love tree climbing.
Yeah. Me too. Me too.
But I'm trying to think of like weird shit that I was into.
I mean, I don't know if you did this, but you guys remember that pencil case that we all had
Uh-huh.
that had like the bumpies at the top?
The bumpies.
Well, like it was like little dots, and then it was
Oh
like
yeah. And then it was like blue, pink, or purple at the bottom,
Yes,
green, and
yes.
then clear on the top. Yeah.
Yes, my favorite activity was coloring in with markers into the middle, like where the logo was, and then putting glue on it and letting it dry, and then peeling it off, and then it had like colorful logo.
Yeah. At least you weren't eating the glue.
Thank you. Only did that once and I learned my lesson. So,
That's funny.
what? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
so
I mean,
that was
yeah,
another
I'll
big
own up
thing.
to weird, immature. I don't see it. I mean,
What are we
they
mature
think
about?
they're mature at 5, 9, 10 years old, then go fuck yourself. Quite
Yeah.
literally.
I mean, seriously. And also, we'll just jump into the next trend, which has been the Gen Z stare. If you've
Yeah,
seen,
I've seen that.
yeah, the Gen Z stare. Isn't that just being rude?
They just think they're too smart for their own good, but they literally don't know shit. Like you have to explain everything to them.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, I get the stare because they think they're smarter than everyone else, but they really aren't.
correct. And also, is it a thing? Or again, are you just rude? Or again, maybe that's the thing that they said that we're too earnest, that we're too nice, when it's just like basic
I
manners.
mean, have
No?
they met us?
I don't think I'm particularly nice.
Yeah, I don't think I'm nice either.
I mean,
This is the thing. There's a difference between being nice on a day to day and then being cordial or professional in a work.
thank you. Yeah.
I don't think they can distinct because I work with a bunch of Gen Zers. They don't know the distinction between being professional and being outside of work. Actually, someone came up the other day and they're like, "Oh my god, you're so nice," blah blah blah. And I was like, "You think so?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "This is me at work." Like, seriously?
Don't, number one, don't expect this.
Yeah.
Number two,
Outside of work, I will pretend I don't know you,
correct.
and I'll
Yeah,
be proud of it.
be so proud of it. Yeah, so that's the biggest thing. But I think on that same topic, I went to watch Superman, the latest Superman, at the movie theater. And I,
I haven't, and I love their entire PR like tour thing. Just love it.
they've been
Yeah.
so homosexual the
Ah,
entire time.
so homosexual. I love it.
So homosexual and so gladly, both of them. They just
Yes.
clearly love each other
Yeah.
in the best way.
It's super delicious to watch.
It is. It
It is
is.
it is just
Well, if you haven't looked into this, so Superman, the latest Superman is David Corn Sweat, who is perfect,
he is
arguably.
perfect. And we were just talking about this. The first time I ever saw him was on Netflix through
Yep.
Hollywood. That was the
Yep.
name of the show.
Yes.
Beautiful show. And now he is fucking Superman. So I think it's
He's
great.
Superman, good for him. He is Juilliard trained, which tells you why he's so evolved
Yeah.
in his relationships with other men. Yeah, he went to Juilliard, which tracks. He is like, did I say perfect? I think I did, but I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, no, he is. But also Nicholas Hoult is who
Yes.
plays Lex Luthor in the movie is also pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Love him to death.
Yeah.
He's bald. Again, if you're into the comics and you know anything about Superman, of course Lex Luthor is bald. Looks great in a bald cap. Yeah, I have zero complaints, but real quick, I'm gonna go on a nerd tangent really quick. It all ties into what's going on in the world today.
Okay.
So some of the criticism that was out there about this version of Superman,
Was to work.
it was too woke.
Yeah.
And what they mean by that is this Superman, which aligns much more with the Superman of the comics, if you're a comic fan, is relentlessly optimistic in a way that isn't, he knows shit is dark and he knows things aren't great. But because he's Superman, he has to rise above it all and remain as positive and as faithful in humankind, even though he's not a human, he's an alien, because it's what he believes in the most. And people described empathy as too woke, which tracks if you're really
Yeah.
looking around. And so that's the theme of the movie is empathy and the fact that you cannot let that go. Because if you do, you let go of your humanity. And then it's fucked. That's
Yeah.
the message of the movie. And that's what people were mad about.
Of course.
And that's what people were calling cringe and whatever else. I walked out of that movie theater
I
so
want to
happy.
watch it so bad. I
Yeah.
also want to watch Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yes.
Jonathan Bailey, I cannot tell you.
And his slutty little glasses.
Yeah.
I know. I know. And see,
Anything he does, I'm like drooling over him. And when I
yeah.
found out he was gay, I was even more excited. Like I ever have a chance.
And then in that same movie, the Jurassic Park one, you have Scarlett Johansson,
Yeah,
who I'm pretty sure that bitch can bench press me. And that makes
probably.
me really aroused.
Yeah. No, I think
I
she's like a lot of women's fantasy for
she's
sure.
a yeah, she's a
Yeah.
whole lot of
She's
woman and I love
and
it.
every man's like she's just wow.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
she's ridiculous. So I love her so
I
much,
love her not only because she's gorgeous, like that obviously plays into it too,
obviously. But
but in comparison to people like Gal Gadot or Gadot, whatever her last name is,
whatever. Yeah.
she is very real. And I remember like when she first did like this whole, it's Marvel, right?
It's Marvel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when she first started getting into Marvel, she was like, "Bro, like I don't want to talk about my physique. Like you're looking at me. Can we talk about the movie or my professional experience or any other question other than how big my tits are?"
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that about her.
I love that about her too, because also, like, again, comic book nerd here.
Yeah,
The character of Black Widow has a very layered backstory. She is the way she is because she was very horribly abused at various times in her life. The thing about Black Widow, she's a survivor and she's a protector and she's all these things. And Scarlett Johansson did an amazing job of portraying that on screen. Yes, she looks amazing doing it. That's a plus for us disgusting people.
right.
But outside of that, her portrayal of the character was amazing and she's an amazing actress. And the same thing goes in Jurassic World. I've heard she did an amazing job. I haven't seen that one.
There's so many like even the Smurfs. I literally only want to watch the Smurfs because of Rihanna.
I know, I know,
Yeah.
I
And it's the
know
first time in what? How many years? Like 10 years that she makes any music. And
that
not
she
only
makes
that,
any music.
yeah,
Yeah,
but not only that, but she also played a role in the movie. So that's
I
great.
know,
Which I
I
know I
know.
sent you this little TikTok of the little girl, I don't even know her name,
But tell
interviewing
them,
her. I don't know
yes.
how the hell this girl knows how to interview celebrities, but like she does a better job than some other professionals out there.
My favorite part of that whole thing that you sent me was 3 seconds in with when all the confidence in the world, this little, what, 6 year old, 7 year old
Yeah.
tells Rihanna, can you step up here to the mark, please? Right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
X. And Rihanna, of course, loves it and
Yeah.
takes it. And she's like, okay. She's like, what does she call her? A little boss. A little
Yeah.
boss,
Yeah. Yeah.
calls her. And because again, you can't help but react that way when this
Yeah.
little tiny person's like, we're doing an
The
interview.
way she interviews is so
Uh,
professional. Like I, at that age, never. The amount
I'm
of
pretty sure
confidence this kid has, the amount of like vocabulary and questions, because they're actually really good questions.
really good question.
They're not like, oh, so like, what color do you like? No, they're like really cool, relevant questions to her performance, and she has also a commentary on her performance, so it's just amazing.
It's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing. And I was so impressed by that. So yeah, no, there's a lot out there. If you haven't seen Jurassic World or The Smurfs or Superman, you need to. One last note on Superman. There is a huge focus on Crypto, which is Superman's dog.
Oh my God, yes.
Movie.
I've heard it just made the movie.
It absolutely made the movie. And that little detail was director James Gunn. The dog Crypto was literally modeled after
Inspired,
his
yeah.
shithead dog,
That he
Ozu,
adopted, yeah.
that he adopted, who's a complete piece of shit, like most of our dogs are. Love them to death. And yeah, there's something about the most powerful being, right, in this universe, which is Superman, being obsessed with his dog. And spoiler, but not spoiler, you don't see him get angry a whole lot during the movie because, again, he's Superman. But the one scene where you see him get really pissed off is about his dog. So it's the most endearing, relatable thing you've ever seen in your life. And you just need to go watch it.
Yeah.
I
I
have
need to,
zero
for sure.
complaints. Zero
Yeah.
complaints.
And then later this year with Wicked coming up, I'm very excited, and I hope this year I can actually get tickets.
I know.
Because
I know.
last year, was it last year? Yeah, last year when it came out, I wasn't able to get any tickets.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Granted, the movie premiered as we were moving, so that transition between like moving and finding a theater here and finding any seats was horrific. So by the time some seats were available at the theaters, it was already out on Amazon. So
yeah. Yeah. And if you have time, if you love Cynthia Erivo as much as you should, um, go and watch Tubman, Harriet. It's called Harriet. She plays Harriet Tubman in a movie that came out a few years ago. She's an amazing actress, and obviously she's playing an American hero. So everyone should go watch it.
yeah,
I
and
sound
listen
like
to
Bob.
her music. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
She's out on Spotify and Apple, and
she's amazing.
she's
I
got
think
some original music.
you know what she should do? I think she should do the audiobook scene.
Oh, I would love that.
She has such a soothing voice
Yep,
with
she
the
does.
accent. Yeah, I love it. So there's that, and then what else?
Well, the CEO scandal.
That we're gonna close on that.
I love that
Oh
shit.
my
That
God.
gave me so much life, especially because it was Coldplay.
Listen, if you don't know, if you've been living under a fucking rock, as Astronomer, I believe is the name of the company,
Yeah.
CEO gets caught on Jumbotron, okay, at the Coldplay concert, canoodling with the head of HR, which is just fucking chef's kiss, okay? And that's the thing. Coldplay does this. It's a thing Coldplay does. I believe they do it every time they're about to play
I love it
Yellow.
now that I don't know if you've seen this, but now that that happened, he gives like a little disclaimer. He's like,
Yes,
just in case
just in case. Every time. And
the camera's gonna go around.
yes. So there's Chris Martin about to sing Yellow, which is one of the most beautiful love songs ever, okay? But he's up there and he's like, oh, to all the lovers out there, blah, 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 blah. And the fucking Jumbotron pans to these two assholes, because that's the
Also,
only way to describe them.
what are the odds? You know?
What are the odds? But that's
Yeah.
the thing, right? And they're sitting there just swaying together, and the camera pans to them, and they run. Like, literally hide. And I'm like, first of all, go with it. Don't be a fucking moron, okay? If you hadn't ran, this would have never been a thing.
Nobody would have cared. Yeah.
Nobody would have cared. I think that's key to all of this,
Yeah.
right? Like, nobody would have cared. You ran, you fucking
You
idiot.
made yourself visible. Yes.
You made yourself visible. Just take it in. Just take it in. Just be like, boop, 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 boop. Whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then afterwards be like,
It would have been 2 seconds. Move on to the next couple.
move on to, no.
But they
you had
made
to
noise
make
about
it a
it.
deal. Right.
Yeah.
And then my favorite part was because, what do I always say? You know, in the spirit of my other sister from another mother, she doesn't know this, but I love her so much. Drew Offwalla. Okay, I love her so much. But in that spirit, men are going to do what men do, which is not be held accountable and be pieces of shit. So the CEO goes on and gives his little statement, apologizes to his wife and kids. At the end of this statement, he goes and says, but people should be entitled to some privacy, and, people don't deserve to have their life ruined in a concert, and I'm like, what? You have no expectation of privacy, you fucking moron. You were at a fucking public place at a concert, a Coldplay concert.
And once
at
again, to
that.
your point, had they not made like a huge deal about it themselves, then nobody would have
Idiot,
known.
idiot,
Yeah.
moron. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't care, and
Which I get it. I mean, the reaction was natural because they were both cheating on their
cheating on
partners.
their spouses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so obviously the reaction was normal, but had they had two brain cells, they would have just stuck it through and been like, this will be over in a second.
but no.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's what I want to say. That's how you can spot when someone is not God's favorite. Because God, that would have never happened.
They get caught. Yeah.
They get caught. This is
Speaking of God's favorite, I'm so not God's favorite because the unfortunate truth is that Lady Gaga is officially on tour. She'll be in New York for about a week, and that's the closest she'll ever get to me. And that'll be next month. And I already requested PTO for next month because I'm going to Cuba to see my
That's right.
in-laws.
That's right.
So,
I'm so sorry, dear.
I know.
Yeah,
It's a first world problem,
You're not God's favorite.
but I'm definitely not God's favorite.
Not at all. Not at all. And I'm sorry. Maybe eventually you get to join the club, but
Yeah, at
I don't
least
know.
I'm God's favorite adjacent, but
Adjacent. Yeah, by association.
just by association. Yeah,
Yeah, and I think that keeps you at least on the scrolls. I don't know if that puts you on the favor list,
Yeah.
but I feel like that's good enough.
I don't think
But
it will,
no,
but we can definitely close on Ozzy Osbourne leaving this earth and Lady Gaga paying homage during a live concert. So that was very nice to see.
that was beautiful.
Yeah,
And yeah, Ozzy, a legend, right? Of
the King
rock.
of Darkness, as they called him.
Yeah. He was everything. And the thing is, like, legitimate musician, and legitimate lyricist as well. One of my favorite songs of all time is War Pigs by Black Sabbath. If you've never listened to it, it applies to today, like most really good songs. Highly political song, but it's great. War Pigs is amazing. Obviously, everybody knows Black Sabbath for Crazy Train, but War Pigs is a really good one too. Yeah, and it's a huge loss. He had been not well for a long
Yeah.
time, so he got to have his farewell concert, which is, I think,
Yep.
what's most important.
Was it 2 weeks ago? Something like
Yeah,
that.
about
Yeah.
yeah, 2 weeks ago he got to have his farewell concert, and that's amazing. But like most good things, he was English, he was British. Mine is the whole British Empire thing, but England has pumped out really great musicians. And so, yeah, rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne,
Yeah.
because he's one of the greats. So I'm just,
Now a legend.
yeah, I don't, I mean, knock on wood, knock on everything that I possibly can, but I swear to God, if anything happens to Dolly Parton this year, I will need to be put to sleep for at least 2 weeks. I don't think I
Well,
could.
you are one of God's favorites. So.
I am, and I'm pretty sure he heard that. Keep my sis here. Thank you. Yes, but on that note, please let us know what you have going on in your life. Did we miss any trends? You'll see us sort of comment on all this shit as the week goes on.
And
Because
any new
probably.
stuff that pops up because this is 2025.
because this is 2025. Oh my God, real quick, Fonzie, were you worried about the Epstein files? Was that a thing?
I
Oh,
mean,
was I
here's the
supposed to
thing.
care?
Here's the thing. Are we shocked? Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
on that fucking note, are we great yet? Um, on that note, let us know
God.
what you're keeping up with, and I'm
Not the Kardashians, please.
not the fucking Kardashians.
Anyway,
Fuck the Kardashians. Dude, come on.
anyway, this has been
Anyway,
General Query.
general query. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.